For the first shade, I'm going to be using Bitter from the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. I just picked this up the other day and I'm so pleased I did get it because every colour is absolutely amazing, everything's really pigmented, and it's just a really good overall buy since you've got all your fun colours and you've also got like simpler colours here and on the side here. So I'm just going to buff that into my crease with a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to be quite light-handed with this colour since this is just going to be the transition shade. Oh my god, I've just forgot to put primer on. Okay, whatever, I've already started doing my eyes. Doesn't matter, I'll try and remember next time. If you do have a primer, I recommend you apply it because these colours usually stay on longer with a primer. Obviously, otherwise, what would be the point of applying primer? So my lighting keeps shading, so sorry about that. I'm going to try and keep up with the sun setting. I'm in Europe and the sun sets very early nowadays, so I'm going to try and hurry up. So I'm using this shade from the Kylie Bible palette and it is a reddish brown shade. And I'm just taking this brush I got from the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette and I'm just using this end here, the longer brush. And I'm just going to add this into the crease as I did before, but more precisely. Okay, once that's done, I'm going in with this mauvey purpley shade. I'm adding that over top where I've just used my other colours. And then I'm going in with this shade. So I'm sort of creating a radiant effect on the same area and it will show up, but it's quite subtle. And to really get in with that darker purple shade, I'm going to use the other end, which is more precise, and then I'll blend out with the soft end. Now I'm digging into my BH Cosmetics Galaxy Girl, or Galaxy Chic palette even, and I'm going to be picking up the shade Aphrodite with my finger. This is a baked shade. I would recommend applying it with like a wet brush, but I can't be bothered, so I'm just going to be applying it with my finger. I'm just going to be applying this all over my lid. And it's such a gorgeous cranberry shade. I think every girl needs this palette because it's so awesome in terms of colours. You've got all sorts of beautiful shades and you know, you can use this for any season really. Now that that's done, I'm going to be picking up my other BH Cosmetics palette called Blush Neutrals 26 Colour Eyeshadow and Blush Palette, and I'm going to be taking this brown shade and adding it to the outer corner of my eye. And then I'm just taking whatever I've got left on my brush and dragging it along the bottom lash line. Then I'm going back into my Urban Decay Vice 4 palette and picking up Flame. Now this shade was really the shade that made me buy this palette. It is so gorgeous. You've got orange and so orangey copper tones mixed in with gold, and it's sort of like glitter, but it's not as, hasn't got much fallout compared to real glitter. And it's just such a gorgeous colour that would suit absolutely anybody. That's what I love about this. So since I want to get the real colour, I'm picking up with my finger and just dabbing it lightly over the areas that I put the red cranberry shade on. So the red is still going to peek through the coppery goldy shades, but this will just add an extra pop to the look that is already quite matte. Now that's done, I'm going to pick up a lighter shade from my Carly Bio palette, and I'm going to use this champagne-y colour and apply it in the inner tear ducts of my eyes and under my eyebrow. Then I'm just going to be taking a dark brown eye pencil and just running this on my waterline and above my upper lash line. I didn't want to use black because I thought then again it would make it look too harsh, so I'm going with the brown, which is more suitable, I believe, for this look. Now I'm going in with my mascara. This is a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I know this is a high street affordable drugstore makeup look, but this is one of my favourite mascaras, and it just gives you the most beautiful long lashes when mine are really short, stubby and blonde, and it makes them look 1,000 times better. Now that my eye look is done, I'm going in with the Match Perfection Concealer by Rimmel London in the shade 010 Ivory. And I'm just blending this out with my BH Cosmetics 124 sculpting brush. After that is done, I'm going back into my Forever Nude Sculpt and Glow palette, and I'm picking up this banana yellow shade and applying it on the areas where I applied my concealer. That would just set it into place and make sure it doesn't crease. I'm then going to pick up this lovely rosy peach shade from the same palette, and I'm going to be applying this with the BH Cosmetics 126 brush. Then with the same brush I'm going in to pick up the highlight shade and applying it to the high points of my face. And I'm now going to be doing my eyebrows with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit. So here I'm going to be giving you two lip options. The first is going to be more nudie type, and this could be more wearable, and then I'm going to give you a red shade. So first of all, I'm going to be applying my Soar Lip Liner from MAC. And over that I am applying Cherish by MAC. So that's what it looks like. Otherwise, you can use a red shade. And in that case, you can use the Bourjois number 8 Grand Cru, and this is a liquid lipstick in a way. It applies as a gloss and then it mattifies. And here is the finished look.